Alrighty, I'm back. I didn't change the game. Let's see, back to the Meadowlands. Um, we're gonna go Powerwash Simulator. All right, that should be yeah, that was a little switcheroo there for a second. So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go check on the dog real quick just to make sure if he needs to go outside or if he needs some dinner. But I will be right back. I have returned. Thank you so much, Clickety Clackety. Okay. Wow, Stream Elements. I've been live for a few minutes now. Okay, let's go ahead and turn Levi off. And let's go ahead and turn off the to-do list. Let's see. Let's go with specials. Let's go to Alice's Adventures. Let's go to the Wonderland entrance hall. White rabbit, down the rabbit hole. Aha, the what? I can't read that to save my life. So we'll just start. because that typing is very small. That was fun. All right, what do we got? Yeah, we're going to get the big gun. My niece gets her kookiness from me. She wanted to be the Queen of Hearts for Halloween 3 years ago so she could use a head for a bucket. What? So I thought you doing this on the Switch was going to be easy. It's not. So 2 seconds. Oh, that's so much bigger. There we go. I can read it now. Her parents dressed as cards. I told my sister it was a missed opportunity to not have the 6'4" buff husband dress as the White Rabbit. That would be amazing. Aha, the fix it with the portable spittle gun and not a moment too soon. Hurry, hurry, an awful child, of that there can be no doubt, has besieged us. Not only did she eat and drink that which wasn't hers, but she then cried herself a river with which to make her escape. She has besmirched both reputation of wonderful children the world over and the walls of our great hall. I'm already far too late to explain it much more, but we could very much appreciate you getting to it. The sooner you can be done, the sooner we can all forget this ever happened in the first place. The giant rabbit is never late. Everyone else is early. Yep. So WASD keys. Escape is to lower the select nozzle. Okay. Welcome to our great hall. I hope we can trust you to behave more reasonably than that child, Alice. How do you rotate the nozzle? It's R for rotate. A more awful creature you couldn't hope to find without adding whiskers, sharp claws, and calling it a... Whoa. I wonder if it's a Jabberwocky. Oh, yeah. See, this is way easier than the Switch. I love Alice in Wonderland. Honestly, like, it's one of the series that it's just so charming. And, like, I love the media and such that has come about from it. F. There we go. I love all the tie-ins and the different interpretations, and it's just been great. Angelic Goddess wants everyone to know that you're all sweet angel biscuits, and I would like Angelic Goddess to know that she's in fact the sweetest of the angel biscuits. And once again, everybody, you have Melodic Blue to thank for this. She was the one that gifted me this this DLC, so I am forever grateful. Love the charming little door and the wall teacup. I forget how to stick the screen. There's a way to make it to where you can power wash without it nodding. But I forget. And then that's it. I forget how you go prone though. Control. Haha, it's there on the screen. Yeah, I haven't been in here much at all. Like I have been playing on the stream, or sorry, on my Switch, but it's way different on the Switch. It's kind of a pain in the butt on the Switch, honestly, if I'm completely honest. Everything is just so much smoother on keyboard. Is Alice the only character from the movie you can meet at Disney? The only character I cared about was meeting as a child was Pluto, so I have no idea. It depends. So around Halloween time, sometimes they bring out people dressed up as the card soldiers. You can frequently meet the Queen of Hearts, especially at Disneyland. You can meet the Mad Hatter frequently as well. Mad Hatter and Alice are usually hanging out together. I think that's it. I have met the Walrus, but that was for a Halloween event. But like I know that they have quite a few of the characters that only come out for like super special events. I don't like it. I keep trying to do crouch as C, and that is not it. Got him. Hey, Nana, if you're on the phone with Melodic at all, would you mind letting her know that I love the Alice game or the Alice DLC? The movie is pretty colorful, so I'm mostly sure my child will probably like the movie. It only takes bright colors and music to enchant a child below the age of 2. It's true. There's only certain parts of that movie that scared me. It was definitely the Queen of Hearts, but it didn't stop me from watching the movie. But she was scary. See, I know these teacups are clean, but they don't look clean. So that makes me a little nutty. They look better than they did, though. No, you're good, Nana. I can just as easily send her a DM myself. This hallway looks really cool so far. Maleficent and the Phantasmic Show in Hollywood studios scared the biscuits out of my child, so I'm holding off on Sleeping Beauty for now. Listen, Maleficent is no joke. Honestly, she's my favorite villain. But she scared the bejesus out of me when I was a kid. I completely understand. She turns into a scary dragon. It's a cool dragon, but she's scary, and her little demon goblin ghosty things are pretty freaky too. I completely understand that one. They were 13 months old during the Phantasmic experience, but I'm going to be cautious. That's fair. And Phantasmic is a huge thing too because like there's lights and fireworks and big effects and all that. So I completely understand being overwhelmed. How goes the fights there, Nana? Yay. Clickety clackety, do they seem to have like a favorite character at this point in their lives yet? Or like a favorite show? Or right now is it just whatever looks bright and shiny on the TV. So, do you know what Alice did? What, Mouse? What did Alice do? I'll tell you. First, she wafted around saying how ridiculous it was to have a room filled with different sized doors. Uh huh. Does she not realize how ridiculous it is to call something ridiculous before even taking the time to ask someone, is this in fact ridiculous? I don't know. Is it in fact ridiculous? So far, it seems to be Mickey, Ant Man, and Spider Man, but they're also obsessed with Zori Bliss bobblehead. So it might just be shiny and colorful stuff. Fair. Control is crouch. There it is. If at first you can't figure out why it's not getting cleaned, crouch. They've also played with my Ahsoka Tano and Princess Leia plush. It's going all right. Was fighting meanie slimes. Oh my goodness. You get them, Nana. Oh, it's a painting of a mushroom. Very cool. Because of course it is. There we go. Options. Windowed. Yay! Sweet. All right, I don't need that on. However, I was going to do. I was going to change the title. Honestly, I think that's great. Like, I watched Star Wars at such an early age, but I really liked it. Like, I probably shouldn't have seen a lot of it as early as I did, but it was good. Like to think that I'd like to think having, an adventure space movie was good. Control. Got it. I need to catch up. Like I don't even know the story behind Ahsoka Tano, but I know the girl that does the voice of Ahsoka Tano. So I feel like at minimum I need to like watch it for her. Um like she barely remembers who I am. Like we knew each other in high school, but it was really cool. Like there was one time she came to my local bookstore, and like she was from Orlando, so like it was kind of cool that she came to the bookstore to like to sign books and stuff, because she was part of she did the voice acting for the book, the audiobook for it. um and she remembered who I was, and she jumped up and gave me a hug, so that felt good. Just when I thought you couldn't be any cooler. Yeah, back then her name was Ashley Drain, so it was kind of neat. When she was started being on TV and stuff, I was like, wait, I know her. That's Ashley Drain. She goes by Ashley Eckstein now because she's married. Her husband's a baseball player. But yeah, she's another one that has just loved Alice in Wonderland from an early age. Um, like she's really cool. I love her stuff from her universe, like that whole like it was cool. Like I've she used to come to Dragon Con to try to like sell her stuff, and that was really cool. Like before, I think before she landed the role as Ahsoka, she was trying to do her universe stuff before Ahsoka, if I remember correctly. And now she's huge, like all right. This floor apparently is still filthy, but where? Apparently the door was also messed up. Whoops. Got it. I guess we should do the ceiling since we've done everything else in here. Time to look up for a little while. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I know this is different from Stardew Valley, but I don't know. It felt like the right call. Sometimes you just gotta step out of story time and like just clean up some dirt. Both games are always fun. I'm glad you think so. I was actually torn earlier on whether or not I wanted to play Stardew or Powerwash Simulator. So I'm kind of glad I get to play both. I decided to go with Stardew because since I'm gonna be doing panels at DragonCon, I wanted to make sure that like I put in some time, as it were, in Stardew. But there's just something about Powerwash Simulator that's just so like satisfying. Wait a minute. Hold up. You guys can't hear the power wash, can you? I guess that's a good thing, but yeah, I just realized that I on this screen I don't actually have the computer audio. Is that accurate? Oh, you can hear it. Okay, good. Just making sure. For instance, could there be a perfectly good reason why this place has so many different sized doors? I don't know, mouse. Perhaps the animals who use the doors are also of different sizes? Oh, perhaps. Oh, there's twinkling sounds happening in here, and there's like little shiny gems in here. God, do you see this? And how would you expect a walrus to use a door designed for a dormouse? I have a sodium relax on my Switch that I play on mute because I find the relaxing music to be unnerving. Sudoku, I see. I have a Sudoku on my Switch that I play on mute because I find the relaxing music to be unnerving. Well, hold on a second. It's not what I wanted to do. Come back here. It's audio output, GPU desktop should be. Hello? Is that better? Like, can you hear it now? Like, a little bit more? Or does it now have like a double the sound? God, this is so filthy. It's a bit louder than before. Is it better or worse than before? I just don't want it to be one of those things where like I made it awful. It's not blaring. Okay. Because I know the repetitive sound of the water, like I like it, but I know it can annoy people. So I just want to be sure that I didn't just mess up stream. All the little feet prints. I wonder why it's magical sounding through here. All right. I wonder what the twinkly sound is from. Like, is it just coming from the doors, or is there like, or is there something that is making the twinkly sound? Because I just see doors. The further you go down the hallway, the louder the twinkling is. Maybe it's the twinkling of the tea. Sorry, for anybody who doesn't know, I'm actually a huge nerd for Alice, so that's actually a line from the book. What with the twinkling of the tea? If I didn't have a dog that barked every movement at the window, I would probably get a twinkling wind chime. I love wind chimes. I was like, my Chihuahua was kind of like that. She would bark at leaves, just really anything. In her old age, when like she kind of lost her hearing, like she got way more chill, which was kind of sad too, you know, because it was part of her charm to kind of be like the boss of the house. So like she got more chill because she couldn't hear anything, but like it was still sad, you know. It's like, where did my sassy girl go? And now I have a chinchilla who barks, but like not very often. I haven't heard him bark in this house, I don't think. The color scheme in this hallway kind of reminds me of We Happy Few a little bit. That was an interesting game. Oh, I'm getting taller. The room is shrinking. That's fun. Sometimes you think your dog is part bird. Why do you think that? Covering them with a blanket gets them to stop barking. Really? That is too funny. I guess it's like putting a blinder on a horse. If they can't see the problem, then they're much more calm. I've seen a video of a cat barking. Really funny vid. When it saw its owner, it swapped to meowing, but I didn't know chinchillas could bark. Yeah, it's actually it's really interesting. It's cute. It sounds like a burr, burr, burr. And they only usually do it if they're like distressed or if they're like, or if, you know, they're needing something. They don't bark nearly as often as dogs do, and apparently cats. But yeah, we're moving right along in the hallway. Let's start from back here. This is where we fell from. This is the first part of the hallway. And we're kind of in this little twinkly hallway. Oh yeah, we're almost done with this section. I see another room in there that looks absolutely vile. We're in the hallway with the melting doors for some reason. And we are growing. Either that or the room is shrinking. Which I thought was a nice touch. So now we're taller than the doors. I wish cleaning went this quickly in real life. Amen. I need to get on here and play some more house flipper and Powerwash Sim. I really do miss the Sims type games. I just they're so much more difficult on the Switch. Like you wouldn't think so, but just the mechanics of playing are much more different. Like much much different. There it goes. Like with the mouse and keyboard, you can just like move the mouse, but like with the toggles, like the Joy-Cons, the switches, the joystick, it makes it much more difficult, way less precise. So everything takes like a bajillion years to do. There's a whole other room in here. The Cheshire Cat's in here. Look at him. He purred at me. He's purring. That's amazing. I'm delivering my next child in less than 5 months. It feels like my to-do list grows faster than I can tackle it. I don't have a child on the way, and I feel like my to-do list is impossible. You sure it's not a gnome in disguise? I don't actually. It could be. Maybe the Cheshire Cat is. Maybe the Cheshire Cat's like the gnomes of this. I wonder if each DLC has their own like thing. Like, I don't know. Furthermore, Alice proceeded to eat and drink our wares without the least consideration for their purpose. Oh. Did she ponder, even for the merest moment, why we might need eat me cakes to make us grow? Or drink me potions to make us shrink? No, she did not. She simply took one look and guzzled the lot. How rude. I'm almost done in here, and then I get to go see the Cheshire Cat. Well, I'm going to call that. Okay, we're going in. Let's see what happens if we go and talk to the Cheshire Cat. Is Alice also Goldilocks, just breaking and entering and eating everything? Yup. All right, we're going in. Oh my God, he's purring. Oh my God, he's looking at me. Well, that was unnerving. I don't know if I care for that laugh. That is so wild, right? And now we're in this huge room. Giant paw print on the wall. This is nuts. I really feel like the last thing that we needed, there we go, was this hall. Ugh. Worth it, right? Am I still crouched? I was still crouched. I feel like a giant in this room. Oh my god, are they tiny lobsters? Like the lobster quadrille? Oh, maybe those are dodo feet? Big paws. And the mome raths outgrave. Yes, exactly. Don't step on the mome raths. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves did the gyre and the gimble in the wave. All mimsy wore the borg rose and the mome raths outgrave. Don't step on the mome raths. The mome raths? Oh, wow. These doors are beautiful. Oh, and there's a little itty bitty door. I cannot believe we've already been working on this for almost an hour. I love the fact that this door is mushroom shaped. I wonder if it goes to like the mushroom kingdom. Whenever my husband asks if I want jam on my toast, I like to sing jam tomorrow, jam yesterday, but never, never jam today. I remember that song. Jam tomorrow, jam yesterday. Oh, Carol Channing. That was another one. For some reason, the Jabberwocky was terrifying to me. And it was just like a dragon costume. But it was kind of like underwhelming, but it was still freaky enough. It was to you as well. Nice. I think they did a really good job with like the suspense for it too. I love the music in that. And I love the fact that it was a two-parter that so you got Alice in Wonderland and then Alice Through the Looking Glass. And I loved that so many stars took part in it. It was such a good show. Oh, it's a door on the floor. I could not figure out what in heck I was looking at. I'm so curious too how the Back to the Future DLC is. Like I have it, but I'm very curious. Like, do you clean the DeLorean? Do you just clean a bunch of science stuff? Where am I? On the stairs again. This is disgusting. I have it on DVD. I just haven't watched it in a while. Yeah, I have it on DVD too. I don't even own a DVD player, I don't think. I think my ex took all the DVD players, which, you know, whatever. Once upon a time, I had a DVD player. I don't remember what I did with it. The PS5 is our media player. Yeah, I think if I were to get, like, want a DVD player, I would probably get a PlayStation. Because then I could play my PlayStation games. Do you know, random question, on the PS5, is it backwards compatible? Like, if I get a PS5, can it play PS4 games? Or is it one of those that, like, it only plays PS5 games? Because I have a lot of PS4 games that I just found. I love this melting bookshelf. Brother-in-law says disc version plays old PS4 games. Is there a PS5 that isn't a disc? I thought that was like PS5's thing, was that it was, or PlayStation's thing is that it was a disc. Or is it all getting digital now? PS5 has two versions, digital only and disc. I literally had no idea. That's great to know. I wonder if they differ in price or just like or just compatibility. I'm curious. I'll have to look that up. The PS5 is also a 4K player. I only own one 4K movie. I got Lord of the Rings in 4K and I couldn't see the difference. Huh. I'm always curious if stuff like that is a gimmick, like, or if people can actually notice the difference. Like, okay, but really? Welcome back from ads, everybody. All right. Oh, it's another mushroom painting. Very nice. Oh, it's like a mushroom terrarium. It's a terrarium. That's cool. Perhaps when something important happens, we all converge here to decide upon a decision. Maybe so. Imagine how difficult it would be for a mouse with a good idea to be heard above a walrus. But what if the small animals consumed the eat me cake and the larger animals the drink me potion until everyone was the same size? Would we reach a fair decision then? Maybe yes, but did Alice consider that before scoffing the lot? I don't think she did. Stand up. There we go. My character wouldn't stand up. I got to head out to get some rest. Pre-tooth removal tomorrow was fun. Hugs and good night. Good night, Nana. I love your face. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. And I'll be thinking about you tomorrow. Oh, it's time for a drink of water. Look at me, the dehydrated one. God, there's a lot of ceiling to cover. This place is disgusting. I feel like a lot of what you deal with in Powerwash Simulator is outside, and it's usually just like a building. So whenever they have it inside, it's always just like, oh God. There's so many pieces to this room, too. I think that's what's so nutty. Oh, the window's upside down. That's why it looks so weird. So I wonder then, Because we're underground, right? Because we came down the rabbit hole. I wonder then if that long hallway was also underground, but then this room is above ground, which is why the sun is coming in. I almost wish you could pick up the key and like put the key in the hole. I'm hoping I can finish this one tonight. There's just so many like little pieces. Got it. Got it. A room tea dispenser. That's what's been bubbling this whole time. So if you've been thinking you've been hearing bubbles, you are correct. That's a pretty cool idea, a tea dispenser. But make it Wonderlandian. Oh my gosh. The Tea Tap Brewing menu. It's Tenacious Tea. Sorry, Tenacious Tea. What's the Tea? Tip Top Tea and Tealicious Tea. That's amazing. I love the little details in this game so much. You really just have to play this game on the PC. Like, you miss all the really cool details. Like, I love this game. We do need a caucus race tea. How's it going, Mantle? You still playing Splatoon? All right, and you? Yes, just pause for now. Doing pretty great. Just I'm trying to finish this room before I go for the night. It seems rather daunting now. This is one of those games that you don't realize just how long it takes to play until you're in it. Because I was like, yeah, I could totally do a map on Alice in Wonderland, the Powerwash Simulator. It's not gonna be a problem. Like, why would it be a problem? But this is rather involved. Mantle, I can't remember. Do you have other consoles other than the Switch and the Switch 2? Like, do you have a PlayStation or an Xbox or anything like that? Sounds like a new episode for Adventures in Wonderland, right? Exactly. That's what I thought. Oh, come on. There we go. Sorry, my chat decided it wasn't going to scroll anymore. I'm like, no, I need to read that. I have all 8 generations of Nintendo, PS3, PS2 through PS5, and the Nintendo, Sony portables, and an Atari 7800. Nice. So you're all set, honestly. I want to get either an old PS4 or a PS5 that plays PS4 games. As I found all my PS4 games, I thought my ex had taken them all. Um, so I found those. It'd be nice to be able to play them again, but all right. So, the hall armchair. Hall ceiling trims. I can't wait to show you my setup. PS5 is backwards compatible and loads PS4 faster. Love to see it. I'm very glad you found your games. Me too. Like my signed copy of Stardew Valley, like that was very important. Hall columns. Hall floor transition stripes. Hall melting doors. I cleaned 11 out of 12 of them properly. Hall table. I didn't think that one was cleaned right. A PS5 would likely be your best bet sometime. Yeah, I was thinking that too because I also have I still have a bunch of DVDs as well. So I'm thinking that would be the best so I can play my games and play my DVDs. But that'll likely be after, Mia and I get our own place. Room ceiling arch frames. Room ceiling arch supports. Whoops. Room ceiling frame. Hey, thanks, Saribot, for getting that. Got it. Room ceiling supports. I feel like it's doable to finish this now. I feel like there's really not that much left. Here we go. Room ceiling supports. Last one. And I'm glad for this feature where, like, if you're not sure where the thing is, it makes it glow. That makes it way easier to finish. Room ceiling windows. That one. Got it. Room central table. I know, Sari did steal your fun. I'm sorry, Mantle. Honestly, I feel like myself and my mods really haven't had to do much. Because every time somebody like acts like they're gonna act out, Saribot catches them. I think there was one I had to get the other day because it was just very like it was very weird, but like I don't know, I got him. You're all good. You're good, Mantle. A plus mod. Room doors. 5 out of 7. Well, that's filthy right there. Aw, I'm glad that they send purrs. I love your cats. My little nephews. Senza is turning 2 at the end of this month. My goodness gracious. I cannot believe he's already 2. If it still feels like he's baby. Room dressing screens. Room exit door. Got him. Room exit door curtain. Got it. It is because he's still baby. Room melting bookshelves. Doing anything special for his birthday? Like, do you get him like special treats or anything in particular? Oh, I see. Got it. Room side table. Room stairs railings. Room tea dispenser handles. A special present and just his favorite foods. I actually got the two of them a hilarious set of cat toys. They look like sharp weapons with blood. That's amazing. Because they're so vicious and ferocious. Tea dispenser pipes. Oh, it's the last thing. We did it! It's all clean. Before I watch the video, I want to see everything. It looks so good. All right, so we came from there. We went down the rabbit hole. Down the hall of doors. Into this crazy backwards room. I love it. Oh, we get to see it from the Cheshire Cat's point of view. I wish you could see more. White Rabbit, down the rabbit hole. I see you're done and just in the nick of time. 11 C's are fast approaching, and the walruses are already upon the door. If I don't double it to the Duchess's kitchen, the trifle will be cold, and who would want that? Now come, the blasted nuisance has struck again, and there's already something else for you to do. My goodness. Oh my goodness. The next thing is White Rabbit's house. So we will have to make sure that we get to do that next time. I'm not sure if next time I'm going to be playing like the Alice in Wonderland Powerwash Simulator, or if I'm going to be playing more Stardew Valley. Either way, it was a blast and a half today. I'm going to go ahead and head out, as I have been doing the streaming thing for almost 4 hours today. Did over a 2-hour stream for Stardew and then an almost 2-hour stream for Powerwash Simulator. So that was cool. Thank you for coming, Mantle, and thank you everybody for coming to pay me a visit, keeping me company while I streamed. It was a really good time. I love your faces so much, and I can't wait to see you next time. You as well, Clickety Clackety. I appreciate you, and thank you as well, Angelic Goddess, for being here. I really appreciate you all very much. I love streaming, and I'm glad that y'all love my streams. Yay. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.